Alrighty, what's going on, team? Uh, Pretty crazy day. What was it? 141%. That ain't bad. Yeah, 141%. I'm gonna go over a little bit of the small account challenge. We did not start it yet, but I personally just threw together a $10,000 account just to see what we can do. We hit around 7% of the account and made about 700 bucks. I'm probably gonna give you guys about maybe a week or two just to get all the funds settled and transferred over if you have to. We're gonna open up a cash account. It's gonna be $5,000 trading each day. Um, and I'm gonna kind of jump into, how we're gonna break it down. Let me go to stocks that we traded today. All right, so this is the NAOV. This really isn't gonna be like a stock breakdown. This is just gonna more be how we're gonna play this small account. Um, so you're gonna get the alerts from me, right? I'm gonna chart it all out. I'm gonna send it to you guys. And this right here is going to be our entry. Um, my suggestion for you guys is when I send out these alerts, uh, put, grab your support and resistance lines, right? So put a line here at 160 where our entry is. Put a line here at 170 where our exit is. So then it's easier for you to set an order and know where to put. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying just so you can watch it a little bit better. But you could just set an order and let it roll. With larger accounts, what I usually play, I usually play $10,000 per trade. I usually split the first entry and the second entry with half. So I'll do 5,000 here, 5,000 here. So not every time does this bottom entry get filled, but just for a better risk, I like splitting it. For the smaller account, I'm probably gonna say we're gonna throw all 1,000 in the first entry line right here. So we'll set all 1,000 at 161. So in the morning you'll get my alerts and you guys will set a limit order, right? When the market opens, you'll set it at 161. And if you want, you can set your stop loss and you can set your take profit. But you guys are probably going to be cutting yourselves a little short if you set your take profit right here, right? Because a lot of times I just play it safe for you guys and I'll put, put a take profit here at only 5%. Whereas, if it comes out here and it'll get hit at 5%, you're the next guy next to you, he's running it all the way up to here and he's making 20%, whatever it is. So my suggestion is to just set an order for the entry and just kind of watch it. If it does go down to stop loss, just do a mental stop loss and a mental take profit. Just make sure you're watching and make sure you're respecting it. You don't just let it run because I set these stop losses for a reason. So if it does break, you're gonna want to be out of it. We'll play this out. So here you're gonna throw $1,000 in the entry. It's going to be a limit order, so it's going to come down here and it's going to fill. As far as your exits, like I said, everyone's different. The same one guy might come up here, see this jump, and he'll sell it, right? And he'll make, I'll make 28%, so I'll make $280, which is awesome. But the next guy might say, okay, well, I didn't sell up here. Well, it came back down to resistance, which was our take profit. And we know that when it comes back down to resistance, it's going to hold as support. So he doesn't sell it and he lets it bounce off support for another retest and he sells it, up here, right? So he's making, from entry to high of day, he's making $500 from that trade where we just made 200, or one guy just made, you know, 50 bucks. So it's all going to depend on when you exit. I'm not going to say, okay, only exit at take profit, because a lot of times, like I said, I'll just play it safe for you guys. So I'm not going to cut you guys short and say, don't sell it up here. Just make sure you're scaling out and make sure you're respecting these levels. And if it doesn't look like it's going to break, then sell it and get rid of it and play it safe. I'll just do this again. This was the one loss we had today. It's the same thing, right? So you're going to set your limit order here. With this one, it's kind of a weird situation because it was below our entry before the market opened. So your limit order is probably going to get filled right here because this is probably where the candle opened. Your limit order is probably going to get filled right here. So you still got to respect it, right? You're still going to take a loss on it because you're going to respect the stop loss. Um, I mean, because like you turn into here where it could have been down to here, and you just lost an extra 5%. Um, like I said, the same thing. We're gonna set our entries here. We're gonna do $1,000. We're gonna split $10,000 into $5,000 a day, and we're gonna break it down into 5 trades. Everything's gonna be in the morning, so everything's gonna be quick. I'm usually done by 10 o'clock, so it's gonna be a half an hour of trading. And really, you're not even really trading. I mean, you're just placing a limit order and you're just kind of monitoring it. Really, I'm doing most of the work for you with finding, giving my trading idea and what I like to do, what I like to see. Same thing here, right? So um, BT. This is a perfect trade, right? You get filled right here. It comes back up to take profit, and we cash out 7%, right? So we cash out 7%, but the same guy might say, you know what? I didn't get filled quick enough, so I'm gonna let it come back down here and retest support. Well, this is bottom support, so you better hope it holds or you're going to stop loss. So he's holding it, right? He's in a loss, but he holds it and he runs. Well, I guess we'll start from our entry. He runs 28%. So it's gonna be everyone's account's gonna be different, but you all have the fundamentals, and we're all gonna use the exact same amount per trade. Even if the account grows bigger, let's say today we ran it to 11,000. We're not going to split that up. We're just going to stay steady using 5,000 for right now. We're going to try to hit 20, and then we're going to see where that goes. Once we hit 20, then I'll think about upping the, maybe we'll do $10,000 a day, and if we want to keep growing this account. Just based off of today, it was a pretty good start. Like I said, we haven't started yet, but I just kind of dabbled into it just to see how we could do. It's no different than trading with a $100,000 account. It sounds crazy, but if you can't make, 10 turn into 20, you're not going to make 100 turn into 200. I mean, really, it's the same numbers. You just got to. I like doing these because it teaches you to control your emotions a lot better. When you're down, let's say your entry here and you're down 5%. Right here, you're only down $50, but with $100,000, what's that? 5 grand. Um, so you just gotta be able to control your emotions. I mean, this is pretty good with that. Just respecting your stop losses, respecting your take profits, and we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking I'm gonna start it. Let's see if I can pull up a calendar. Not this week, and then with the accounts taking to settle, probably not the 6th. We'll start it the 9th. So we'll start this challenge the 9th. Um, if you guys want to just run a paper trading account, that's fine too. That's probably a good way to do it. Um, if you don't have 10 grand, but you want to follow along and you want to see, what I'm seeing, or you want to be able to understand when to take profits and when to let things ride, doing a paper trading account is going to be really good. If you have bigger than a $10,000 account and you want to do this, just break it up the exact same way that I'm doing it. Split your account into halves, and then split that half into fives, and do that. That's basically it. We had a really good day today, and we will start it in 2 weeks, and I will catch you on the next video. See you guys.